How's everybody doing? My name's TheAttack159, and you're watching Sky Factory 2.5. Welcome to episode 3. And I have been extremely busy in between episodes. As you can see, I expanded out our mod farm. Where I added 4 more of these things in. So we now have 5 spawning things. Added in some barrels, and a chest just for the other miscellaneous stuff. I have created us a little moss stone generator. It's just an oak barrel full of water with cobblestone around it. And this will create moss stone, which will allow us to get the Tinker's auto repair modifier. I've made us a new little tree farm here. It's 3x3. It's producing pretty good. Created a watering can, which speeds it up a lot. And to make a watering can, it is just the 4 iron, a bowl, and a piece of bone meal. And what it does is it speeds up the tick rate in a 3x3 area. So it makes tree farming and crop farming really good. I added this little area in, so we now have a sieve area with gravel, sand, and dust in each of the chests. I made a basement with some more lava production, and yeah, so I've been doing a lot of building, and I've also got a lot ready to go for this episode. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start by making a Tinker's Construct smeltery. To do that, you're gonna need some seared brick, and to get seared brick, you need grout. And grout is just clay, sand, and gravel. And you smelt that down, and you get this seared brick. Now, I'll find the one that's free in a minute. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to make a controller and a tank. A controller, well, the tank is 8 seared brick with a piece of glass in the middle. And a controller is just 8 seared brick. Then you're gonna need at least 1 drain. You're gonna need at least 1 faucet. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2. You're going to need a casting table and a casting basin. And then the rest you can just turn into seared bricks. Now you can either do a 2x2, a 1x1, or you may be able to do or a 3x3. You may be able to go higher. I don't know. I personally think 3x3 is the best because it allows you to easily create blocks with the casting basin. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our 3x3 ready. I like to put mine down in the ground. I just think it looks better. You don't have to. You can place it above. So, make sure you replace torches if you break any, because mobs can spawn on these, by the way. Now, I like to put my tank in this corner and my controller here. And then you want to put your drain in a corner because you can use multiple different sides. Even though you don't have the hole, it doesn't look like it, it will pour out. And I like casting basin and casting table. Now, to get ingots, you're going to need a cast. And to do that, you're going to need aluminum brass, which is just 3 parts aluminum to 1 part copper. But before I do that, we're going to make a stone barrel, which is just 6 stone and a stone slab. And the stone barrel is going to let us make obsidian. So, what you're going to want to do with a stone barrel, you can make other things in the stone barrel as well, like netherrack, which you're just going to want to place some water on top of the barrel, and then put lava inside the barrel. And these are glass covers, which are made using a saw. Now, your smeltery is going to need lava. So, just grab some from our little generator, and 3 aluminum to 1 part copper. Now, to make the cast, you're also going to need some type of ingot or brick, in our case. Put that in there. Not which one I wanted to put. Yeah. From our mob farm, I also got a lot of these gold coins, which work as nuggets if you cook them down. So that's going to be a nice little few pieces of gold to get going. So, as you see, it's finishing cooking. We got our aluminum, and the copper's almost done. We're going to need some more stone, or lava. So I'm going to grab some more resources. You saw right there, it just finished and made our alloy. So we're going to need to cook down some nickel and iron. Now, you see you put it over, and voila. You now have an ingot cast. Okay, so you can't use that to meet the gear cast. Good to know. Which means I am going to need to get some more resources to make a gear. But before I do that, we're going to automate our lava production later. So we're going to need this binder composite, which is just 6 gravel, 2 sand, and a piece of clay. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to want to cook it up. And this, for each piece, you get, I think it's 4 binder. Yeah. And we're going to make the fluid conduits, which are just some clear glass and the binder composite. So to get the clear glass, we're just going to use a chisel, and we're going to get quite clear glass. And let this one right here finish up, and we have enough. Now, we have fluid conduits. So I'm going to cook down some resources, and we will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have crafted some invar, which is just 2 parts iron to 1 part nickel, or ferrous. And I have 4 with a piece of iron in the middle, which is going to give us an iron gear. And now we should be able to make our gear cast. As you can see, I've got most everything we're going to need smelted down. And we have our gear cast. Now you might be asking, what are we going to do? Well, we are going to make a magnetic dynamo and an automatic sieve. So we're going to need an electrum gear, which is just 1 part gold to 1 part silver. And we have 4, so we're going to get a gear, which requires 4. And we already have the invar to make our automatic sieve. And then it just requires a silk mesh and some invar nuggets. And nuggets are very easy to craft. Now our magnetic dynamo is going to require 2 invar gears and 3 invar, along with some redstone. So we already have 1, so we're going to craft up our second one. Now let's go up top, do some crafting. Alright, so the redstone transmission coil is just a piece of silver with 2 pieces of redstone. Simple enough. And we now have everything we need to craft a magnetic dynamo. And we have everything we need to craft an automatic sieve. What this is going to do is it's going... No, I need the rest of my invar, that is correct. I forgot to get the rest of our invar. Whoops. Two. We'll automate this process later on. And 3. Now I'm also going to end up getting 4 iron blocks. I already have 1. So we're going to be letting the iron block go into our casting basin while we do craft this up. So we now have an automatic sieve. And we have our fluid conduit. So another thing I do want to craft out before we do this is a heavy sieve. And to do that, we just need to craft silk mesh in a 2x2, which gives us heavy silk mesh. and then we can craft up a heavy sieve. And what this will do is it will sieve compressed resources such as compressed gravel, compressed sand, and compressed dust. And also, I crafted up a compressed hammer, which is just 9 hammers. And what that will do is it will take a piece of compressed cobblestone, gravel, or sand, and break it down. And you get 9 of the one before it. So then you can craft it into a piece of compressed. And we're going to do another piece of gravel. Or another piece of cobblestone to gravel. And you can put it in the heavy sieve. And you get drops. Now, while you do get more drops, it's actually less efficient. Well, it's more efficient per amount of time sieved, but you get less than you would if you sieved 9 pieces of gravel. So let's go down here and set up our automatic sieve. Get everything we're going to need going. Now, we're going to want to run our conduits coming out like this. We're just going to do the first 4 for the moment. And we'll put our magmatic dynamo here and our auto sieve here. And I put that in the wrong spot. Here and here. Now you're going to want to right click, make it to extract, and remove without signal. So, because if you don't, then it will only pull out when there is a redstone signal, which we don't want. And it's now going in here. Now these produce 80 RF a tick, and you drop the gravel in, and it auto sieves for us. This is going to speed up our resource production a lot. And eventually we're going to have 3 of these. 1 for gravel, 1 for sand, and 1 for dust. But for now, we're just going to have this one. Now, let's continue to get some iron blocks. And I'll explain the rest in here. So alumite is 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. And what we're going to do is this is going to be our new kind of pickaxe material. Pickaxe, sword, hatchet, you name it. It's a pretty good material for this stage of the game. Also, we're going to make a tool forge, which is why we need the 4 iron blocks. And that is our 4th iron block. So I've got most of it ready. It requires 3 sheer brick, a tool station, and 4 iron blocks. And that will give you a tool forge. The tool forge works very similar to the tool station, but you can create more tools with it. So we're going to make a cobblestone pickaxe. Cobblestone pickaxe head, brother. And a cobblestone hatchet. Axe head. See, looking into forge, you see we now have a hammer, a lumber axe, an excavator, and the scythe, along with some other new things. To start though, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe and our hatchet. First, we're going to need a cast, so using some more of our aluminum brass. And now, some alumite. This is going to speed up a lot. Ta-da! We now have an alumite pickaxe head. Now, I believe your tools need to be fully repaired, so we're going to grab some flint before you can change out the pieces. Yes, they do. So, alumite pickaxe head. You see, we went from mining speed of 4 to 7.9, and durability is now at 594. We're going to do the same thing here. And now, our axe and pickaxe are a lot faster. Now, let's go down here and get 4 pieces of bone. Because we're going to do another Tinker's modifier. And I need to eat. And remember that diamond hammer we crafted up in the first episode that I was going to use? I think we can use it now. Yep, we do lose some speed, but now our pickaxe will act as a hammer. So, we have some cobble, and we break it, we get gravel. We're going to do something similar with our axe now. Using them 4 bones, we're going to make a bone crook, and then we're going to apply the bone crook onto our hatchet. Actually, I'm going to make another alumite hatchet and put, well, no, we're going to do this one. And now we can crook. Now, all them crooks we've been crafting, no need for them anymore. There's our water can. It was in my inventory. Quickly get a tree to grow. And now it works like a crook and a hatchet, which is going to make tree farming a lot easier. Which we are going to automate it pretty soon. But for now, this will have to do. I like it. I think it's going to go well. Got our apples going. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like it, comment, and subscribe. Keep forgetting to do the achievement book. Or technically, the achievement book. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to see what all we have left to do. We left off here. We did this last episode. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it, and we've done it. We've got a mob farm. We got a basement. We've made obsidian. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. So next episode, we're probably gonna get into farming so that I can get some more food going. So now I'm gonna sign off. See ya.